This message is brought to you by the Department of Energy and the Office of Energy Efficiency and Renewable Energy. Do these images look familiar? Smog, pollution, and radiation are all byproducts of the nation's foremost sources of energy. The United States spends over $500 billion annually on energy that is severely harming the world we live in. Fossil fuel-fired electric power plants constitute the largest source of air pollution in the U.S. In fact, more than 90% of greenhouse gas emissions come from the combustion of fossil fuels. Global warming is a threat that endangers the entire world, and the time has come to take action and solve this astronomical problem once and for all. The Department of Energy and the Office of Energy Efficiency and Renewable Energy are proud to present an energy source that is almost as efficient as nuclear power and creates as little as 3/4 the pollution as fossil fuels. Here is the M.D.P.H.P. plan.
Did you know that there are nearly 1,600 giant pandas inhabiting the wild?
No, I didn't. Is that a lot or something?
It is when you compare it to the small number of energy sources that are currently available.
Okay. Well, how many are there?
About 12, but I want to present to you the 13th and most efficient.
Cool. Well, what are you waiting for?
You like pandas, right?
Yeah, I guess, but, what does that have to do with anything?
And you would help out a panda in need, right?
Sure, I suppose I would, but
you know the pandas like you too, right?
Maybe, but how would you even be able to tell?
You know the pandas would do anything for you, right?
I don't really think that there's any way for us to tell that, and I really doubt that pandas have any power of concept or reasoning when it comes to humans.
Our research team has proven that pandas desperately want to help us, which is why we have no choice but to melt down the pandas and harvest their power.